Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office.
My guests this week in another multi-guest mega episode are Lindsay, Paulson, and Sonja Steng. Lindsay works at RDO and Sonja works for Path. They are putting on an awesome event involving eating potatoes while helping Path and their independent living program. Caters Taters is in a couple weeks, and we're going to chat a little bit about it today.
Oh, we could have all done that together.
We can still clap together if you want to clap together.
Well, last time we did it together.
I'm sorry. Oh. We're going to clap together on three for sound. 1, 2, 3. I love it. Hello, Internet. I am super excited to be here with another multi-guest mega episode. And I'm double excited because we did it. We found our intern, and I don't have to press play on the cameras anymore and pray to God that the cameras stay rolling. So I'm excited about that. But I digress. I'm here with Sonja Steng and Lindsay Paulson. We're going to talk about an exciting event that you guys have coming up. But first, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves? And I'll start with Sonja.
Yeah. So my name is Sonja, and I am the Director of Community Relations at Path. Mm-hmm. I am a social worker. So previous to this role, I worked with adoptions for kids in foster care for many years before this role. So I'm just really excited to be here today.
Oh, thank you. And Lindsay, I'm excited to have you back. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself too, now that we don't have terrible sound, and in case somebody wasn't here for episode 2 now that we're on 40?
So I love that I was the second guest you ever had on my office. Good stuff. It was fun. Back then we talked about goals and being accountable to your goals. Yep. And that kind of ties into a little bit of what we're here to talk about today. My name is Lindsay Paulson. I work for RDO Equipment Company. Mm-hmm. And we have, I guess you could say, a goal to raise some money for Path through an event that we're hosting that we'll talk about today.
Oh, I love it. And so, Sonja, you work for Path. And until we met for coffee that one day, I knew that you were a place, but I have no idea what you actually do. Can you explain what Path is?
Yes, so Path is a nonprofit agency in North Dakota. For people that know the Path name, you might think about foster care when you think about Path. Mm-hmm. It's pretty well known for the different foster care services. But we also have community-based services that are a little lesser known. But our whole goal through the work that we do is to keep families together. So for our foster care services, so for our foster care services, our main goal is always to reunify kids with their families. Mm-hmm. We want them to go back home. We want their families to be healthy and successful. And so our community-based side of things is to help provide services and connect families with community supports to keep those kids at home and keep those families out of the child welfare system.
Oh, gee, I love it. And so, and I didn't know that until we met, but what you guys are doing is super important. And so because of that, Lindsay, you guys have decided to have a little event. And so can you talk about the event you have coming up that you're planning with Path?
A little event, yes.
A little event. That's kind of a giant. Well, okay.
So RDO Caters Taters for charity. It is an annual potato luncheon put on by RDO Company and RDO Equipment Company. Yep. It is based around the potato is the star of the show.
I love it.
So you come and you can either dine in with us and have you top your potato any way that you like it, or you can order potatoes to go and we'll package them up and get them ready to go. It's taking place November 26th from 11 to 1 at the Delta by Marriott in Fargo.
Oh, and I honestly, I friggin' love Caters Taters.
The potatoes are delicious.
I've been eating it forever, and I look forward to it every year. In fact, I made a little business chart kind of going over some of the ways that I've helped various organizations this
excellent.
year. And so these are the things that I've heroically eaten this year. So I've got a big list, and there's a noticeable gap on the potatoes there. And so I don't know if Josh, can we eat potatoes as a bunch of nerds on the 26th? We'll take that as a yes. And so what is that? Okay, we get another check mark. And on things that I've heroically eaten. And so, yeah, Lindsay, we talked about the event coming up, but can you tell us the history of Caters Taters?
Yeah, so for those who don't know or maybe do know, RDO Company is a large potato grower, has been for many years. So Ron Offit, our founder, is also, along with RDO leadership, they're very focused on giving back to the community. And so about 20 years ago exactly.
Wow.
The idea was let's hold a community function that gives back to the community and also involves potatoes. So RDO Caters Taters for Charity was born, and what's really one of the neat things about the event is 100% of the proceeds go back to the charity. So every dollar, whether you buy a potato, a raffle ticket, a donation, just a sheer donation, all of it goes back to Path.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And so every year you change the charity. Yeah. If there's a nonprofit that's watching this, how would they even apply to be involved with this, or a potential one for future years?
Yeah, so every year, that is kind of neat that we get to work with a new charity every year and learn. For us as team members, selfishly me, it's fun to learn about the different charities in our
you're a selfish
community.
monster.
I get to learn about and meet wonderful people like Sonja and learn more about some of the good things that people are doing, and it really makes us excited to put on the event and to be part of the committee. So every year there is an application process, an application window, and then an internal team on the RDO team selects the charity. So they can watch any nonprofit that's interested in submitting an application.
Sure.
We usually do that around early in the year, around January every year. They can submit the application, and then we have an internal team that reviews and selects the charity every year.
I love it.
Yes.
Like I said, I've eaten potatoes heroically before for a bunch of different ones, and I'm excited for this year. And the donations from this event are actually going to a specific part of Path. Sonja, can you tell us about what specific area that the donations are going to this year?
Yeah, so this year the donations are going to the Independent Living Program at Path. So the Independent Living Program serves youth in foster care ages 14 to 23. Can I answer that again?
Nope. Sonja, the donations for this event this year, they're going to a specific part of Path. Can you talk about that exact program and what the donations are going to?
Yes, so this year the donations are going to the Independent Living Program.
Great.
And it's a program for youth in foster care ages 14 to 23 that are looking at aging out of foster care and trying to come up with their goals and plans as they enter
Transition
adulthood.
out,
Yeah.
Cool.
So with the Independent Living Program, what's really cool about it is it doesn't just serve kids in foster care at Path. It serves all foster kids in North Dakota.
Oh.
Yeah. So
a little bigger footprint with this.
Yes.
Okay.
Last year, we served 468 youth across the state in the program. And it is voluntary, so youth have the opportunity to choose to be in it, but they take part in group activities and one-on-one work with their independent living coordinator to talk about life skills, figure out career goals. They do money management training. They get help applying for jobs and college and all of that. So it's super awesome.
That is awesome. And then just as a little cliffhanger, we're going to shoot our next episode right after that, like really digging into the independent living program for it. And so we're going to get all sorts of more details, and everyone should just watch 2 weeks in a row. So every week we ask this, Lindsay, is there anything that anyone watching can do to help RDO with Caters Taters?
Well, we'd love to have everyone come out and participate in the event, of course, whether you want to dine in with us at the Delta and enjoy your potato with some friends or coworkers, whoever it might be. If you're unable to make it, but you're still in the area, you can certainly order takeout. You can go online to our website at RDOCatersTaters.com, place your takeout order, and it'll be ready for you to pick up that day. And also, if you're unavailable to do either of those, but you still want to support, we have raffle tickets for sale. So we have a
all
great
sorts of
raffle every
stuff.
year, lots of awesome prizes that you can win. And again, every dollar from the raffle ticket sales go back to Path.
So to help, you just have to like eat potatoes and win
Yeah.
prizes.
It's pretty great, right?
That seems like a feasible thing for me to do.
Yeah.
Sonja, is there anything that our viewers can do to help Path?
Yes, other than heroically eat potatoes.
Heroically
on Caters
eat
Taters Day.
potatoes.
We have different ways that people can become involved. Of course, we're always looking for foster parents at Path. So if you're interested in foster care and wanting to learn more, reach out to us. We'd be happy to help answer questions. But also follow us on Facebook and share this video. Tell your friends and your family and your coworkers about what we do and
Yeah.
spread that word. We're
Instead of just
out
knowing
on
you're a
social
place,
media.
yeah.
And yes. We also have, we always accept new donations of household items for our youth that are aging out of foster care to help them set up their new apartment. So there's just a ton of different ways that people can help. So
There is all sorts of stuff. And I think it starts with, eating potatoes. Or just kind of learning a little bit more about Path and digging a little bit. Thanks for taking some time to come down to the studio and teach us a little bit more about Path and Caters. I'm just so excited for it. Do you guys have anything else?
I think I said it. It's RDOcaterstaters.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. So if people want to get a little bit better idea of what the event is all about.
I'll
and
put the
everything.
link in the description too. And so, yeah.
perfect.
Anything else then?
Thanks for having us.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, let's tune in next week too, and we're going to learn a little more about the independent living program and sign up your business to eat potatoes on November 26th. And so have a good weekend, everybody. Man, that episode was perfect.